Hey everyone, my name is Uche and I'm an environmental health specialist here with the County of Riverside's Department of Environmental Health. My role with the department is with our hazmat division, where we work to ensure the safety of the public as well as the environment by conducting regulatory inspections at permitted facilities within Riverside County. Now, these permitted facilities are facilities that handle hazardous materials at or above threshold limits set by the state of California. Now, these facilities can range from being restaurants that handle CO2 tanks for their carbonated beverages, industrial facilities like Amazon warehouses, auto shops, wineries, as well as gas stations that handle underground storage tanks that contain gasoline that they sell to the public. So a wide range of facilities. Some of them that you'll be surprised are within your county that you didn't even know existed. And with that, I've been at this career now since 2014. So it's been a great 6 years so far. Now, part of the great thing about this job is the fact that we are actually not only in the business of like educating our permitted facilities and educating the public, but also too, we are in a sense of customer service. So these facilities are permitted by us, pay permit fees. So our job is to make sure that we are the liaisons with them, making sure that they're in compliance, with state regulations as well as county ordinances, but also to help them find ways in which, that they can be more efficient in handling hazardous materials and disposing of their hazardous waste. So it's a very fulfilling position. Also too, one of the great things I like about this job is the fact that we have 4-10 schedules, so we work 4 days a week, 10-hour days, so long 10-hour days, but still when we have those, that 5th day off, it definitely comes in handy. So for me, I have Fridays off, and because of that, it's actually, this level of flexibility has actually helped awarded me the opportunity to pursue my master's in business administration. So I'm pursuing my MBA at Pepperdine University. And with that, I definitely have picked up a lot of skills by doing this job, definitely on learning how the government side is structured as well as how the private side is structured financially and how those businesses are ran too. So being a public employee, seeing how government is and working hand in hand with businesses, I get to see both sides and understand both where they're coming from. On the business side, I understand their administrative costs and as well as the operating costs. So all those things I get to take back and apply to my education as an MBA student, and I definitely, I definitely see both sides of the coin, and it definitely pays dividends in doing so. So part of our job too is to make sure that we are, business friendly, that we work hand in hand or are great partners with our businesses here, so we definitely strive to do that here in Riverside County. So that's, a great part of being in this position. And how we get into this role, like many people who are in this, we all have science backgrounds. I myself obtained my bachelor's at Northern Arizona University, go Lumberjacks. My bachelor's was in environmental science with an emphasis in biology. Some of my other co-workers here, were med students. For one reason or the other, things, probably they didn't want to continue that path. They found themselves as environmental health specialists and found themselves making an impact this way. So definitely have to have a BS in whatever science background you see fit. Also too, what's important is obtaining certifications. Certifications are important, in today's world, especially in this job too. One of the major certifications is the Registered Environmental Health Specialist, also known as REHS. So we require that new hires at least have a letter from the state of California, CDPH, indicating that they've met all the coursework requirements, all the science coursework requirements, as well as cross-training hours so that they can sit for the exam to obtain their Registered Environmental Health Specialist certification. So that's definitely important in getting into this field. So your BS degree and as well as obtaining your REHS. And if you have those and you have great people skills, then you'll definitely be a top candidate in jumping on board as being an environmental health specialist. A little bit of insight on how I got into this, like I mentioned, obtained my bachelor's in environmental science But also too, while I was working towards my bachelor's, I interned during the summers at LA County Department of Environmental Health too. Well, more so their public health department. So I was working with alongside their water program, doing different data collection, and within that, I was able to see like how public health is ran on the government side, and seeing the different programs that are within there, from like the water program, also to hazmat, you know, their different food programs, their land development program, their body art programs, and these are the same programs that we have here in Riverside County. So I definitely got a great insight into how all of that works, and I love it. I think that anybody that's looking for a career that awards them flexibility, also too at the same time that they can make an impact in their community, definitely being an environmental health specialist is the way to go. For more career insights, make sure you like and subscribe to the Corporate Minority. And if you have any questions on the environmental health field, feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks.